Hey guys, I want to talk about the horror that is going to be my next 2 weekends. Now, I don't really mean horror because there is going to be a very fun aspect of it, but you know, there's still the horror. I'm going to be attending 2 homecomings in the next 2 weeks. The first one will be with my friend Ike. I've mentioned him before. And the second one will be with my friend Savannah, who I'm sure you guys have seen. I'm pretty sure I've made videos with her on this channel. Have I? I'm actually not very sure if I have made videos with her on this channel. But if I have, you'll probably remember her. Or not. You know, whatever. Now, there's some definite pros and cons to homecomings and dances in general, in my opinion. On the pros side, I get to dance like a dork. Mainly, this is because I have friends who also dance like dorks, which allows me to be able to dance like dorks without feeling like quite as much of a dork as I would have otherwise. Granted, when it comes to my friend Ike, his dork dancing actually looks somewhat good in some weird way, but it's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna dance like a dork. Also, you get to hang out with your friends, which in itself is very awesome. I like hanging out with my friends. Plus, you can't forget that you get to dress up, and I might be alone in this, but I freaking love getting dressed up. There's something about, like, getting all makeup-y and hair done-y and, like, in a dress and stuff. It's enjoyable to me, and I like doing it. But that does not make me any less horrified of the cons. Con number 1, the music. Music is terrible. I swear to God, I had to listen to like 12 different Kesha songs, 45 different Lady Gaga songs, and like a ton of other horrible things in the middle at the last homecoming that I attended. Then you have to take into consideration the fact that I live in Wisconsin, and they're not just playing horrible top 40s of the pop and rap variety. They're throwing in country too, and it hurts. It hurts my ears. It makes me sad. It makes me want to like find a table to curl up under and just cry. Of course, this is not going to stop me from dancing to any of these songs, but that doesn't make them any less terrible. Then there's the slow dance. That awkward moment when every single person who is there with a friend gets to stand by the wall and feel lame. It's just really depressing to see a bunch of couples making googly eyes at each other and like being all cute and stuff while you get to stand there and wish that you were one of them. Granted, I'm probably going to feel a little less depressed this homecoming because I actually have someone to make googly eyes at. They're just not going to be there. And thirdly, there's the fact that you spend a boatload of money on shoes that you wear for like 8 seconds. Any girl that goes to a dance will know what I'm talking about when I say that you spend all the money on the pretty cute heels with the strappiness and the glitteriness and whatever you feel like having on your shoes, and you wear them in some pictures, you wear them from the car to the inside of your school or wherever you're having your prom, because this probably applies to prom as well. I don't know, maybe you keep your shoes on for that. But you get inside the building, you take off your shoes, and you don't ever touch them again until the end of the dance. And even at that point, you may not even put them back on your feet. You may just carry them from the inside to the outside, which, you know, why? Why spend so much money on shoes that you're gonna wear for 8 minutes? I don't understand it, but I did it anyways. And the biggest con of all for me, which thankfully only applies to one of the homecomings that I'm going to be attending, is the homecoming game. Basically, everyone at homecoming games is just loud people yelling at other people and saying hi to people and hugging people and being all, I like being in crowds of people. And I don't like being in crowds of people. It freaks me out. It kind of gives me anxiety sometimes, and I'm not social enough to be able to handle that kind of situation very well. So, homecoming game is kind of like my form of hell. Every single high school football game that I've ever had to attend has been some small form of torture, and I don't like it, but I'm going anyways. But in all honesty, I'm really glad that I have these homecomings to be attending because I feel like they're gonna make my weeks go by a lot faster, which means that John will be here in a seemingly faster amount of time. And that's a thing that I can get behind. I can get behind feeling like John's gonna be here tomorrow, when in reality he's gonna be here in 16 days, and that seems really, really far away to me. Like, really far away. Anyways, you guys are awesome sauce. Thank you for talking about my topic. It made my life. I will try not to do that to you guys for at least another 100 videos. And I could have very easily went off of Daniel's video and tried to make this entire week about the death penalty, but I decided that, you know, that would be really, really mean of me. Not gonna do that to you guys. Victoria, I don't want you to feel bad at all about not sending your package. You at least have a valid excuse. I, on the other hand, have it fully packaged with a blank front waiting for your address to be on it, and about 12 mailboxes that I know of on the way. I was a terrible person. Anyways, that's all for me. Ariana, I will see you tomorrow.